Caillou, somehow, has so many banned episodes that just one video about them wasn't enough to cover them all. How many more do I even have left anyway? I'm sorry, 8? My god, this isn't going to be the last one, isn't it? Okay, here we go. So a lot of these episodes were banned in the year 2006, apparently, so it seems PBS really locked in that year to exterminate the Caillou hatred, which is great. The first episode we'll be looking at today is Three's a Crowd. Caillou, Doris, and Rosie are going to the park. Leo and Clementine are also there. Caillou asks to help them build the sandcastles, upon which he proceeds to make a grave mistake.
Watch it, Caillou! Look what you did! Ah! You broke my bucket! We don't want to play with you. You break everything.
Jesus Christ, he just got there and they're snapping at him for sitting on a singular sandcastle, which takes like 5 seconds to build anyways. Like, there's no need to do all that. Wait, am I seriously on Caillou's side right now? Maybe that's why this episode was banned. It makes Caillou look good.
Caillou didn't mean to break Clementine's bucket. He felt very badly.
I can't believe I'm actually on Caillou's side. He didn't do anything wrong. Clementine and Leo were just being irrational. They got me sympathizing with Caillou before GTA 6.
Caillou didn't tell his mommy that he had broken Clementine's bucket.
Not that he meant to anyway. Caillou declares that he doesn't want to play with them anymore, and I don't blame him. They were being incredibly irrational. I can't believe I'm siding with Caillou. How was that happening? Caillou wants to go home, but Doris suggests that he plays for a little while longer since Rosie woke up.
Leo! Clementine! Come play on the slide with me!
Why is he even trying to do that? What happened to what happened a few seconds ago?
Leo and Clementine were so busy playing, they didn't even notice Caillou.
Nah, I'm pretty sure they were just ignoring him. Are we forgetting what just happened?
Caillou didn't find it was as much fun sliding alone. He really wanted his friends to play with him.
I mean, clearly his friends are toxic, even if they're only 4. It's a bad sign already. They're both gonna peak in high school. Caillou decides to play with his mom and Rosie. However, when Caillou tries to push himself on the swing, as his mom can't do that for him at the moment, he fails miserably. After a mishap on the monkey bars, Doris suggests that he should play with Clementine and Leo, which seems pretty ignorant of her given that she should know what happens. Why does everyone have short-term memory loss in this episode?
They don't want me to play with them anymore because I broke Clementine's bucket.
I can't believe they crashed out on Caillou so hard over one bucket. It probably cost like $1 anyways.
Well, why don't you lend her your bucket?
Oh wow, what a great idea. Show them that other buckets exist. That'll fix it. Wait, why are they both smiling when Caillou comes by? Shouldn't they be annoyed? So yeah, Caillou gives Clementine a bucket, which fixes everything, showing that 1, this was not a big deal to begin with, and 2, given how stupid Clementine and Leo were being, I doubt 1 bucket is gonna fix it. Also, this is essentially teaching kids to just appeal to toxicity. Also, Clementine and Leo's mom are there throughout the whole episode, and neither of them get even an ounce of a talking to. Very harmful message. So I perfectly see why this episode was banned, and I 100% support it. Okay, what's next? Caillou at daycare? From Season 1? Episode 7 of Season 1? So this is old Caillou. Alright, let's get this over with.
It's time for a story, you guys. Let's see where Caillou went today.
Well, at least we have these characters here. They're somewhat entertaining. By the way, do y'all remember that era of Caillou where they had those puppet segments of the animals? That was actually pretty cool. I enjoyed those. One of the few times they actually put a little thing known as effort into this show. But anyways, that's not what we're talking about today, isn't it? Caillou is nervous for his first day at daycare. Doris tells him that daycare can be fun. I understand the skepticality, but even then, this daycare seems kind of dope. I mean, they got a whole slide in there. If I was to, I'd be like, sign me up. So it turns out Leo started out as more of a bully character. Caillou cries out for his mom by accident, in which Leo cruelishly remarks,
Your mommy's gone.
Now, Clementine, on the other hand, is very friendly to Caillou, which I'm sure will always be the case.
That's a good robin. Could you teach me how to paint like that?
Well, with Leo being all rude and everything, this is either character development or character assassination. You pick.
Look, I'm making a castle.
Why are you two laughing? Are you not proud of his work or something? So that was Caillou at daycare, and this is actually the first time where I don't understand why this episode is banned, like, at all. Like, seriously, what was the reason? The closest thing I can think of is Leo being a bully at the beginning, but that doesn't make too much sense to me because he does become more chill later on, so I don't know. The Caillou wiki says it was banned due to a lot of crying, but Caillou doesn't even cry that much in this episode, so I guess this episode being banned will remain a mystery for the time being. Okay, what's the episode we're gonna end on for today? Caillou makes a new friends. This ought to go well for both of them. Caillou is at the park with his grandpa. This somewhat evil-looking kid makes a grinning look. Caillou and his grandpa build sandcastles.
Well, hello there, and what's your name, young man?
Jim.
Well, Jim, this is Caillou.
Would you like to play with Caillou, Jim?
I think that sounds like a great idea. Now, if you need us, we'll be on that bench right over there.
I'm making a tower. I want to make the tower. That's mine.
So I'm not really rooting for either character to succeed here. While Jim obviously shouldn't have taken Caillou's bucket like that, Caillou should have politely taken it back. Preschool drama is crazy, ain't it?
You broke the tower.
You know good and well that's on you, dog.
Jim's sorry, Caillou. Aren't you, Jim?
Yeah, no, I'm not buying it. He did not become sorry that quickly. That doesn't happen, not with little kids.
You pushed me first. I don't want to play with you anymore.
Perfectly fair and justified. So after all this chaos about Jim only caring about himself, he then asks Caillou to be his friend. So while Caillou and Jim do get along significantly better after this, the message of the episode is still extremely flawed. The message is essentially, if someone's bullying you, maybe you should just be friends with them, which is so abhorrently wrong in every conceivable way. That is how we get toxicity. And there we go. Once more, we finished 3 banned Caillou episodes. Next time, I will have to cover a whopping 4 episodes instead of 3 to finish off the trilogy. But let me just throw that video away for the time being because I do not want to think about it just yet. I would much rather talk about, I don't know, that World pilot with random clips found on Chinese TikTok, but it seems that the whole thing is lost. Anything but him. I will see you guys next time.